Over 1 million years ago, humanity was in a funky, strange experimental stage. Several human species coexisted with each other. There were two main categories. There were those who were slim and small. Those guys were called gracile apes. Then you had those chunky, thick boys with large jaws and teeth. These guys are known as robust apes, and that refers to the Paranthropus genus. Each one had their own advantages, but in the long run, only one species would succeed. Spoiler alert, it's us. Today I will be focusing on our extinct cousins, the Paranthropus genus, and will briefly touch on their successful coexisting peers, Homo habilis. Both Homo and Paranthropus genuses are thought to have descended from a group of hominins known as Australopithecus, from which they evolved at least 3 million years ago. Paranthropus is not a direct ancestor of humanity, but a specialized side branch. The name Paranthropus translates to beside man. There are 3 notable species within its genus, first starting with Paranthropus aethiopicus, then Paranthropus robustus, and then Paranthropus boisei. Southern Africa was home to robustus, while Eastern Africa was home to aethiopicus and then boisei, and hundreds of their fossils have been found all over these sites. The Paranthropus lineage existed for 2 million years. That is longer than our own species. Just think about that. They emerged around 3 million years ago until just under 1 million years ago. Paranthropus are known for their large jaws and faces, large cheekbones, and their sagittal crest on their heads. This sagittal crest acted as an anchor to support their large chewing muscles. Gorillas have a sagittal crest on their heads too. Because of their powerful jaws, they get their nickname Nutcracker Man. That chew game's strong. Paranthropus probably had the better jaw lines. With their adaptation for chewing, their teeth were up to 4 times the size of a modern human. Because of this, they were adapted to a diet of nuts, seeds, and hard fruit. Carbon isotope data show that Paranthropus boisei had a diet mainly of C4 resources that consisted primarily of grasses or sedges. So did these boys walk upright, or did they walk on all fours? Well, there are a couple of key indicators for this. The first one being the spinal cord passed through the center of the skull base. Second, the legs had human-like features that indicate the ability to walk upright. Their pelvis was similar to that of Australopithecus, as they were built for walking on 2 legs. So yes, ya boy boisei was a walker. For a long time it's been believed that they did not use any stone tools. Homo habilis is often credited being the first tool maker, but, however, this is not the case. Although Paranthropus did not fashion a fancy rock, they would have used sticks or unmodified stone to access tubers or hard nuts that was essential to their diet. But in 2016, at the Nyayanga site, archaeologists found percussion marks on several hippo individuals, found along with stone tools of the Oldowan industry, which is commonly associated with Homo habilis. However, there are no other signs of habilis at this site. What is interesting is that a couple of Paranthropus teeth were found in association with these tools. This possibility challenges the previous thoughts of Paranthropus. They may have been opportunistic scavengers just like their competitors, Homo habilis. So, how did this long-lasting hominin go extinct? Paranthropus coexisted with other hominins such as Homo habilis, Homo erectus, and Australopithecus. There isn't an easy answer for this question, but there is one theory that stands out that argues big guts versus big brains. The Australopithecines and the robust apes of the human family were small-brained. Paranthropus at the time was looking to be successful. Their stomachs had to be large, and their intestines long to digest these foods, and their heavy consumption would have required lots of energy. According to the theory, this is why their brains did not grow as large and as fast as their gracile cousins. Their hard-working stomachs couldn't afford to redirect that energy into brain growth. In time, gracile apes such as Homo erectus learned to use fire to cook their food like meat and boosted our intake of protein and nutrients that became essential to our brains and in return made better weapons and strategic thinking. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Leave a comment down below what you think, what your thoughts. More hominin videos will be released soon here in the future.